Ah, we are one. Letting go of all stress and all tension, entering that creative space, loving up. All right, it's important to abide by the law. You know, as our planet's moving on to the mental plane, the beauty of that is that we have to learn to use our minds. We have to learn to purify our minds and our thoughts because the law of attraction is a real law. It is a law that's designed to teach us and help us evolve. It's a real law. You get what you complain about. Just know it's true. You get what you complain about faster than you get what you want. So let's say you're doing lots of affirmations, and you're pretending and you're daydreaming about something you want. You're still going to get what you complain about a lot faster because what you complain about, first of all, you think it, it's a thought, and you feel it right in your gut. You feel it as yucky, so you got, thought and feeling. And the third thing is you actually believe it's real, okay? You believe it like 100%. If you didn't believe it 100%, you wouldn't be complaining about it. Whereas when you're trying to create things you like, sure, you think about them and you kind of feel them a bit, yeah, but you don't really believe them. You think it would be nice, but maybe, but you don't believe them as much as something you complain about, okay? So the best way to not have bad things in your life is to quit complaining. When you complain, according to the law of attraction, you've got thought, you've got feeling, and you've got absolute belief. It creates thought clumps. Okay, little thought forms form. And when enough thought forms form, they create an experience or a manifestation. All right? At one of my workshops, I called it your pet peeve. Have you ever heard that term, pet peeve? So imagine this little creature called a peeve, and as you feed it every day, your pet peeve, it turns into a Tyrannosaurus and tries to rip your head off, okay? So don't feed your pet peeve. Use whatever thought form you need, and this channel is full of ideas like that. Whatever thought form you need to get rid of it when it comes up, I talk about frequency arresting reality transformers. Unfortunately, the acronym for that is FART, so I don't talk much about it. But any thought like that, right? So you have some pet peeve and you don't want to feed it, you don't want to complain, you don't want to grumble and be grumpy, so just say, no big deal. Just not a big deal. It's forgiven. Let it go, poof. Or it's just a story. It's just a story I'm telling myself. It isn't real. All right? These are macros for mental health, and join me on Patreon and I'll put the list in your hand if you want it, but you can make up your own too. One thing that I really liked when my spirit was trying to help me, it said, well, John, if you could control your mind, what would you think about? And, that was like a challenge. It's like, well, I can control my mind, and I'd start to think about better things, how the world is perfect and a work in progress and evolving, Another one is, in the grand scheme of things, it just doesn't matter. It's not important, Another great way out is to get in the present moment, So you got some grumpy pet peeve looking to get fed, complaint. Just come back to the moment. Right here, right now. Letting go, right here, right now. Present moment, okay? The spirit's beating my heart. I'm okay right here, right now. The past doesn't exist and the future hasn't happened. Right here, right now. Another great thing is I surrender this concern into the care of my father, mother, to the care of God. It always works out. I know it does. Or you can just do a flip. Hey, what's great about this? Wow. I'm learning to be patient. I'm evolving. I'm learning to reframe things. I'm getting to practice staying in the zone. And then ask yourself, how else could I look at this? Wow. This is great. Reframe it, reframe it. You could always just say, I love you, and say it to yourself. I love you, John. Now you're no longer the complainer. You have to make up your own, but these are good. These work for me all the time. It's just picking whatever you need to stay in the zone, to stay happy, so that I'm not magnifying complaints, because I don't want that stuff to take on any reality. And one of my favorites is to just say, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity, this opportunity to love. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity to grow. Thank you. Thank you, universe. All right? So play with that and have fun with it. Let me know what works for you. Share it with the group, If you like this, please like it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please use this and share this with anybody who you think would benefit. Most important is to know that complaints manifest, so stop complaining. You can even go through life with a new mantra. When somebody says, how are you? Just say, can't complain. I can't complain. And by the time you've said that maybe 10,000 times, your nervous system will, be unable to complain. Try it. See what you think. All right? Have a great day.